And so let's talk about Dembele, right? Because Dembele has been a very interesting topic because we kind of knew we knew what was going to happen. We're like, okay, like you want to do this, you want to go over there, you want to make these type of moves, but we know what's going to happen. We know the struggles that you're going through. Like we know everything. We know what the end journey is going to look like by the end of this transfer window, and it's actually happening. It is actually happening. Dembele might actually renew because the agent simply had no other choice. No other choice. And so let's go into it. Let me share my screen. And there you have it. FC Barcelona and Dembele are close to a contract renewal agreement. Can you believe it? This is the ideal scenario that Xavi does want. Xavi wants this. Xavi wants this. Xavi does want Dembele. Xavi does want Rafinha in the same team in Barcelona. And the fact that we're seeing this, it shows us and it's telling us that the agent no longer had no other options. He could not find an agreement with Chelsea. He could not find an agreement with PSG. He could not find an agreement with Manchester United or City or Liverpool or any other club that they were approaching. Right? Again, it says here, FC Barcelona and Dembele are close to a contract renewal agreement. Why? That is because they simply had no other choice. And so let's read it. It says here, Chelsea, I'm going to skip through these because we already know about this. So it says here, Chelsea were closely linked to snatching Dembele away from the Camp Nou, with his former Dortmund boss, Tuchel, having reportedly met the World Cup winner to explain what his role would be in the Premier League team. In recent weeks, however, it has been reported that Dembele may stay put at Barcelona after all and accept their original offer, which is, again, if you guys are wondering what that original offer is, it is a 6 million euro a year contract, which is nothing. It puts Dembele right next to Ansu Fati, Araujo, and many of the other players that we have in Barcelona. We have to remember, because I remember this back in December. He was proposed the first offer, and that first offer contained 9 million euros per season. And I remember at that time, the whole story was, if Dembele accepts this bid, the first bid that Barcelona has proposed, which was back in December, it would put Dembele as one of the best paid players in Barcelona. But the agent, right, the player, as a collective, they made a decision and said, no, we don't want this. We believe that we deserved more. We believe that we deserve more. We think that we can get a better deal somewhere else, whether it's in Chelsea or in City or in Liverpool. And to see how everything has played out in the end, not only did they not get the 9 million euros, but they got even less. Now they're being forced to accept 6 million euros per season, when they could have accepted the first offer back in December and get paid the 9 million euros per season. That is such a huge mistake. Like it sucks, right? Because I'm not here to say ha ha ha. Like I'm not trying to be that person behind the computer in my closet and talk smack about other people. I'm not trying to do that, right? Like you see my face, right? And I want everybody to succeed. I want everybody to get the most money, the most success, whatever they want. I want money, right? I want my 40 million euro commission tomorrow. I would like to see that, right? But when, like I have said, and I'm going to continue to say this, when you know that your player wants to desperately stay there, when you see your player succeeding, you're going to want to work within their best interest, because you know that you're probably not going to get what you want in terms of salary wise, commission wise, in a different club. You know that, right? So you look at Deco. Deco is going to be a very successful agent. Why? It is because he's working at his best interest, for Rafinha, right? He's like, okay, Rafinha, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing that you want to go to FC Barcelona. Just know that there's a bigger offer out here in Chelsea. Even if I accept the offer with Chelsea, in order for you, Rafinha, to come in, right, I'm going to be receiving a bigger commission. But the fact that I hear you always saying, right, and I'm basically speaking like if I was Deco, the fact that I'm hearing you always saying that you dream to go to FC Barcelona, I'm willing to work as hard as I can to bring you to your dream club, because I am your agent. I'm here to work within your best interest. That is what Deco has been doing with Rafinha, and he is going to be seeing a lot of success because he's working hard for his client. He's willing to make his client's dreams come true, and Rafinha is going to succeed. The investment is going to come back, and Deco is going to be considered as a great agent because many are going to be looking at Deco and saying, he listened to Rafinha. He brought Rafinha to the correct club. Look at what Rafinha has been winning to FC Barcelona. He looks like a very reliable agent. I want to work with that agent, right? That is how you do it. That is how you do the business. What we see here, right? What you guys are seeing, I don't know. What you guys what you guys are seeing right here, that is not the correct way. It is not the correct way because you're only going to be hitting a wall. And now Sissoko is forced to accept the only offer he does have for his client, which is a 6 million euro a season per year contract. How do you think Dembele is going to be feeling? He's going to be saying, "What? My agent doesn't know what he's doing. Like not only did he like not move me away successfully, but he brought me into a even lower wage contract. Like, what is going on here? I want to fire this agent, and I hope that does happen for Dembele for the sake of his future, right?" And so it says here, in recent weeks, however, again, I'm gonna read this again. In recent weeks, however, it has been reported that Dembele may stay put at Barcelona after all and accept their original offer, which is considered the second offer, right? The second offer, which is 6 million euros per season. And Sport now says on Saturday, which is today, that an agreement with the 25-year-old is close with Barcelona, of the belief it will be finalized in the next few days. And then we also have Barça Universal quoting Fernando Polo. The best thing for Barcelona would be that Dembele renewed his contract. He is playing at his best level, and Xavi loves him as a player. Everything at Barcelona. He is everything. He has everything at Barcelona. A manager that appreciates him, his friend Aubameyang, and the president that says he's better than Kylian Mbappe. Where do you find better than that? Dembele deserves to be in this club. He deserves to be in this club, right? Sissoko thinks otherwise. He's thinking about the money, right? That's the only thing he's thinking about. But Dembele has a future with this club. You and me have to agree on that. I know that there has been a lot of tensions, a lot of hate towards Dembele, and many are saying Dembele doesn't deserve to wear the Barcelona shirt. If Barcelona renew Dembele, it's going to be a disgrace for this club. It's not going to be a disgrace, because this player himself, he knows what he has and he wants to stay here and he's willing to deliver for this club. Like what we saw in the previous season. He came out with 12 assists, 13 assists, and he did not even play a lot. He was one of the most players that saw the least amount of minutes at this club, but contributed greatly. This player deserves to be in this club. And this club is going to be seeing a lot coming from this player because of how dedicated this player is now. Right at the age of 25 years old, like I wished that what he is bringing today, he brought at 19 years old when he first came in. But at the end of the day, if you did it, you did it, and it's never too late, right? There has been talks about Dembele renewing with this club for an extra 2 or 3 years until the summer of 2024. That is not official yet. Who knows how long this contract is going to be? Because again, let's assume that it does happen, because I do think that it will happen. There is no buyers. Dembele will renew. It's going to be great. Dembele will deliver. It's going to be a very exciting season. He will be one of the best players in that club. But I do not know how long he's going to be there for, because there hasn't been any talks about how long that term is going to be, whether it's going to be 4 or 5 years, maybe 3 years, 2 years, who knows? I think that the ideal term length for Dembele would be 4 years. Let's give a good 3 years. Let's do this. Let's have Dembele in this Barcelona club for a good 3 years and then sell him a year before his contract does end for a good amount. Let's have Dembele in this Barcelona club and hopefully win a Champions League, something that we have been wanting to win, and we want Dembele to experience that. Dembele will have everything here. You better bet that. I think that one of the reasons why Dembele wants to be here personally for him is because he knows that Xavi does count on him, and that is only going to help his case to have a lot of minutes in that World Cup that is coming up in about 4 months. And then in 3 years, when he continues to be a very important player for this club, he can feature in that next World Cup. It's a great move for Dembele, for him personally. If I was the agent, I would say you deserve to stay here, and I know that you will deliver here. and you will see the money come later, right? So that's basically it. Dembele is likely to renew with his club, and we're going to be having our right winger options packed. It's going to be packed. Barcelona is going to be having Dembele, Rafinha, Abde, and then an option to have Ferran Torres on that right side. Amazing. I love it. Right. So great news.